Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the main session. I hope you had a really amazing experience. What you experience now is really cohort-based group learning session, and that's what it feels like. What we want to do now is to ask people who has been through this in an entire course on Click2's platform to hear a little more about what they can share was their experience in going through a full course with other people in a cohort from other industries as part of this program. So we have with us today Fallon, who is the Senior People's Manager at SafeBreach, joining us from Richmond, Virginia, and Miguel, who is a Senior Customer Success Manager at Centrical, joining us from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And really what I want to know from you guys, and we're going to go one by one and ask you a few questions. What was your experience? Fallon, I want to start with you. What was the thing as far as a learning experience that stood out being on this Click2 platform when you took the course?
Thanks for the opportunity. Nice to be with all of you today. The thing that stood out first and foremost was the quality of the instructor. I have been through a lot of training, and the quality of my instructor in this course was top notch. It was literally the best training I've received. So certainly very professional, very skilled. She knew exactly what she was doing. But in terms of the unique learning environment and why it was different than other opportunities, having the cohort of professionals in the same space, but across industries was very useful. It was nice to know that there were other people going through the same things that I was going through in my profession. But most importantly, I know a lot of us can complain about Zoom fatigue and working remotely, but in this case, it actually was a real benefit because the instructor was able to present concepts, walk through them, academically, and then sort of allow us to go off camera while she would engage with one other participant and demonstrate the concept live. Then we would break out and demonstrate the concept ourselves. And I think that sequence, the academic, the demonstration, and then the practical, was invaluable to me.
So a very holistic kind of like 360 approach to learning, despite the fact that you're on Zoom rather than with actual people in a room.
Precisely.
Going back to the first thing that you said, it's a critical aspect that relates back to what Dotan said of picking the right facilitators for these kind of things, really know how to run a very engaging environment, despite the fact that it's virtual. Miguel, I want to go to you. Same question. Like, what was the unique thing that you found going through the experience on the Click2 platform in the course that you took?
Definitely. And thank you for the opportunity as well. I have to echo everything that Fallon says. Honestly, I actually see Dave here in the room. We had an amazing experience. He was a great instructor, and we were able to connect so well within the cohort that we had and Dave to really make sure the training was applicable to all of our issues that we're going through as managers in our organization. So definitely the instructor, the curriculum that we had during the program was amazing and well structured. And the cohort being able to share that we're going through the same issues or similar, or also learn from each other. I think that was really amazing. But most importantly, I think from my side was the hands-on practice. While I was going through the program, I was going through even some of the scenarios that we're seeing there, that where they will ask us, what would you do here? Or what did this person, could have done better? Like, it was amazing because everything that we were taking notes on, we're able to put into practice on our work, like the next day or even the same day. So honestly, it was a great experience.
Great. I love, you said Dave was your instructor. Just to give the same fairness to Fallon, who was your instructor that you praised so nicely?
It was Anat or Nati. She was amazing. Best instructor ever.
I want to ask you a follow-up question with regards to the cohort part of things. You had people from multiple industries. Give me an example, an actual example of something that you've learned because of that experience with other people from other industries in your group.
Yeah, in human resources, it was very clear that, we're all dealing with people at the root. It doesn't matter the industry. It doesn't matter the size of the organization. It's just people. And so we all face the same, struggles, opportunities. It was nice to know that you're not alone. Everyone is experiencing these things, regardless of where they are.
Yeah, definitely. I think from my side is that even though we were in different departments, but we were all going through similar problems, even if they weren't the same, we could still apply the same rules, which is, hey, listen, like understand, ask these proving questions, and like everything we were able to learn in the program, we're able to apply to whatever problem we had. So I think it's just how common we all are in our day-to-day jobs and how we can leverage each other and like each other instances to like get better at it. So.
Thank you. Thank you guys for sharing. I think the biggest takes from here are that you shouldn't be afraid from the fact it's done online if it's done with the right facilitator, because if they know how to leverage the platform, they can still give a very holistic approach. B, the fact that you're not taking the course just with people from your company, but taking it with people that are at your level in different industries and different companies is a huge learning experience, because you're actually learning from them and with them as much as you're learning from the instructor. And that's really maybe the biggest part of magic in this format versus, oh, I'm taking an online course and I'm doing this on my own, is that co-creation of value that's happening within the group.